have one more example that I use with a more advanced class. These tend to be sophomore students thinking about deciding on a major for their academic career. And I'm teaching a similar class, a reading class, but the needs are very different. So again, the goal is to integrate reading, writing, and research projects in a meaningful way for my students. So what I do with this class is I have 4 content areas that I determine by random, really. I just decide which ones I'm going to do at the beginning of that semester. And in the past, I've done biology, sociology, psychology, literature, history, and I arranged my course syllabus into those sections with equal amount of time devoted to each one, say 3 weeks for each section. And then I have a guest speaker come to class from each of those areas and do a little mini lecture on some important content that they determine on their own from their area. It could be, one time I had a gentleman talk about he was doing child psychology, so he decided to talk about Erickson's stages of development, and that was really perfect because it was contained in a 1-hour lecture and it gave the students some content which they could then apply to their research projects. So in that 3-week period after his lecture, we did all kinds of different research, reading and writing assignments, which then culminated in a short research paper, about a 7 to 10 page research paper. And doing that paper, they learned all kinds of things. They learned how psychologists talk about different issues in the area. They learned more in depth about the theory, Erickson's theory. They learned how psychologists write, how psychologists think. They learned about writing the psychology paper, APA style, and how to put the paper together, write an abstract, and the different sections of the paper, how it should be arranged. And they did